Managing dimensional constraints. Here we have two dimensional constraints, and we can manage it by going up into our dimensional panel, and we can say we want to hide all of them. Now they're still there, but we just don't see them. If we want our dimensional constraints to come back, we say show all. And if we want to go to show hide, we select on an object such as this rectangle, and we hit enter, and we say we want to hide it, and that will hide those particular constraints. If we do show hide again and select on it and we hit enter, we can say we want to show it, and we can bring that one back if we like. Also, if we go and hit the down arrow in the lower right hand corner and we go to constraint settings, in constraint settings under dimensional, we can go to the dimension name format. Right now we're seeing the value, how long that is, right here in 10.6017. If I change that to the name and I say OK, you'll see it'll show as D1. If I come over here and I change it back to the value, then it goes and shows me the value of the length of these constraints. However, if I go and say I want to see name and expression, and then I can actually come in here and say OK, now I can see it shown as D1 equals 10.6017, or I could have it length times height, and this one D2 we can change it to height. So depending on the way you want to see it, you can change those annotation or dimensional constraint settings, and most of the time most people like the value, but once in a while people do want to see the name and value. And also we want to if a good thing is once in a while we make design changes and we want to get rid of these. We don't want to have it at all. We can just use the erase command. So I go to home, I go to the eraser, and I can just erase that and eliminate the whole constraint altogether. So managing our dimensional constraints, we typically will do in our parameters. We'll have these buttons, 3 buttons here, and we also will deal with our constraint settings as well.